All right, so guys, I just pulled this up, and what this is, I looked inside. It says APG cash drawer. Welcome back to another episode of the Michigan Magnet Man. I am here in Lansing, Michigan today. Now, if you watched last week's video, you would see that my friend Sarah pulled up that handgun. It was her first handgun, and it was a really exciting day. We had the cops out there. And if you watched the video before that, on that Sunday over in Detroit, we had 2 more revolvers get pulled up. So it has been a wild couple weeks. I'm gonna go ahead and get this magnet in the water now. Let's see what we find. What do we got here on my first throw of the day? It looks like we've got the end of a fishing pole with a fishing lure on it and some magnetic rocks. With that throw, I've got another lure. And I've also got half of this guy here. Let's see. That find, I've got this piece of pipe, another piece of bar behind it, a bottle cap, and a fishing lure. And on that find, I've got this big old piece of plate. And on that find, I've got this giant piece of rebar. If you look down there, there's a magnet stuck. I'm gonna see if I can get that rope and get that magnet off with my come along. I have switched locations now. I wasn't having much luck down there. I think I'm gonna have some more luck down here. And on my first find at this new spot, I got a shovel. On that find, I've got this piece of pipe. That, I've got an old piece of chain. And with that find, I've got this giant piece of pipe and a couple little nails. And I've got this giant spike. With that throw, I've got this giant plate and a lighter. With that throw, I've got a little fishing lure. Piece of metal. That is the second one of these I pulled in today. I have no clue what they are, but I think I might use them for table legs on the coffee table I'm building. So I'm just looking on the ground around where I'm fishing at, and I just found this bullet on the ground laying right next to me. Pretty cool. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's got a little rod with it too. All right, you guys, I just found the front to a lockbox. I think I see the box down there. Let's try to get it. If you look, it's right there. All right, so guys, I just pulled this up, and what this is, I looked inside. It says APG cash drawer. So the other half of this and this were both a cash drawer. They were probably stolen from someplace. Super sick find. Part of a sign with the light on it. With that find, I just have a piece of pipe. With that throw, I found a railroad spike, guys. Now I'm gonna keep that and turn it into a knife. I've been watching a ton of videos and I've seen people do it in person. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do it with this one. And there's something on there. What do we have here? Some sort of wheel. I've also got this piece of pipe with hose clamps on it, as well as a D battery from 2011. On that find, I've got this little, looks like part of a bracket of some sort. I also have a Bumblebee tuna can. And on that find, I've got this old vehicle rim, it looks like. And that thing is heavy. If you have any idea what type of vehicle this would go to, go ahead and comment down below. And on that find, it looks like I've got a couple of springs, and it looks like a clip for some banding straps. And on that find, I have this old mailbox, guys. Nice. Let's see if it's got writing on the back side of it. It says the Solar Group of Taylorsville, Mississippi. Let's see, that's who made it, it looks like. On the front, it says approved by the Postmaster's office. Pretty cool find. What is that? Looks like it could be a handle of some sort. On that find, I've got this old handle to something. Maybe like an old stove or an old pot or pan. On that find, it looks like I've got a sinker. And this, I think this might be part of a latch to an ammo can. I know right where it's at. I'm gonna go get a stronger magnet. This one would not pull it up. Oh, I got something on here. Looks like I've got an old gear. Oh, cool. I got a pair of pliers. I love finding old tools. And then I've got two springs, this big spring right here and this little spring on the back. Not a bad pull. Like I said, I love finding old freaking tools. They're some of my favorite finds. And these ones have gotta be pretty old. Looks like I have a spring and it's got a little thing, so it looks like it might go to a door or something. And I keep finding a bunch of nails. Here's an old square-headed nail. It's square all the way around. But the best, ooh, what's that? Whoa. Look at this. This little copper looking thing. I know it's not copper because it would be not magnetic, but that looks pretty cool. I wonder what that went to. That's a cool little find. Got this little spoon. And with that, I've got this giant piece of metal. Oh, guys. Look at that. I just pulled up an old horseshoe. Now, this is the fourth horseshoe I've ever found. I finally have a complete set of horseshoes. That's got to be pretty old. If you know anything about this style of horseshoe, I'll post pictures on my Instagram, but man, that is cool. So guys, that is going to be all for today's episode. I had a couple cool finds. I pulled in that mailbox, I pulled in that rim, and I pulled in that horseshoe. Now, like I said, I love finding horseshoes. I also found that old set of pliers, which is really cool. I love finding old sets of tools. But like I said, that's going to be all for today's episode. If you like today's episode, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and you guys subscribe and turn those alerts on. I post new clips to my Instagram every single day, and I post new videos over to my YouTube channel every single Friday. I'll see you guys next week. Let's hope we can get it over enough.